Hey, it's Christina with Fast Forward, and it's officially time to blow your mind. Today, on our first installment of Storytime, we'll be staying close to home and investigating one of the many buildings on campus that are rumored to have a paranormal presence. You know, somebody donated a baby coffin to use as a prop? Anyway, next time, we'll be visiting Hummel Park in Omaha, Nebraska, and investigating ghosts, as well as some satanic rituals. See you next time on Storytime with me, Christina Day.
This week, I hit the streets with our Fast Forward hosts to get dares, and we accepted our first dare off of Facebook. Let's check it out.
Hello, Fast Forward viewers. I'm Alex Zastera.
And I'm Christina Day.
And we're ready to be dared.
Yeah. Talk in pig Latin to somebody as long as you can.
How about you stand on this trash can and dance and sing a song?
Ask a random person to dinner.
Do a cartwheel right now.
Alright, should I just do it or?
Just go for it.
I can't do one, but.
Go for it.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I forgot the lyrics already.
Udwe, Ute, K, Interday, Ithwe, Ime.
You want me to go to dinner with you?
Yes.
Sweet home Alabama. Lord, I'm coming home to you now, come.
Udwe, Ute, K, Interday, Ithwe, Ime. That's an I don't know. So there's a chance.
Sweet home Alabama. Lord, I'm coming home to you now, come. Alabama.
Udwe, Ute, K, Interday, Ifwe, Ime.
I don't. What?
You rock, Lincoln.
Woo! Udwe, Ute, K, Interday, Ifwe, Ime.
Is this like pig Latin?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I did not catch any of that.
Okay, it's cool. I don't want to say it again, so you have a great day.
Our tandem dare this week comes from a Facebook user named Brian Robinson. Our dare is to go upstairs and steal Rick Alloway's desk. Let's go.
Hey, Christina Day here for another segment of Storytime. Last week we went to Hummel Park, and this week we came back home and went to Robbers Cave. Check out what I found. That's it for Storytime today. Join us next week when we hit up Alexandria, a ghost town, and its 2 cemeteries. I'm Christina Day, and this is Storytime. Hey, it's Christina Day in for another segment of Storytime. Today we're going to go to a town called Alexandria, located in southeast Nebraska. There's 2 cemeteries and lots of legends. Stay tuned. The town of Alexandria was packed full of adventure. Not only can you visit landmarks of the Pony Express and Oregon Trail, you can also visit 2 cemeteries. Well, join us next week when we go on another awesome adventure. Again, I'm Christina Day, and this is Storytime.
Up to the eyebrows.
My name is Angie Vasquez, and my age is 43 years old. I've graduated from high school. I have about 4 years of college at UNK. I went to nail school, and I got my license as a nail tech, and I didn't like that. So I went to aesthetic school, and I loved it. It's skincare, like chemical peels, aging, and waxing. I wax all parts of your body, your underarms, your eyebrows, your mustache, or your upper lip, as we would call it. I do nose hairs, I do legs, I do vaginas, like a Brazilian, anything that needs to be waxed. If you have hair growing on your side of your cheeks, anywhere on your face, I'll wax it. Unless you're a man, I'm not going to wax your beard, or I'm not going to wax your hair on your head. I usually go to, they have a hair show every year in the spring and in the fall for Salon Centrics, and it's in Council Bluffs, Iowa. And I just went to one a few weeks ago, and it's a 2-day show, 8 hours each day, and I need 8 hours every 2 years for my nail license and my aesthetics license. I have a waxing pot which warms the wax. I use hard wax, and then of course you have the spatulas to apply the wax. You wear gloves for sanitary issues. And cleansing alcohol, you want to cleanse the skin first, and then I always apply oil so you don't pull the skin. There's hard wax, which doesn't, you don't have to use a strip, you just apply it and then you pull it off. There's soft wax, which you have to use a strip, and you put the soft wax on and then you apply a strip to it and you rub it and then you pull the whole strip, and it brings the hair and the wax and everything with it. It can kill hair follicles so it never ever grows back, so your hair is a lot sparser. It lasts longer. It just lasts longer. You shave it, you have to shave every 2 days, and if you wax, like I said, you can wax and it takes 4 to 13 weeks. You're not going to pull skin. You have red bumpiness, but that goes away within just, an hour or two. You never had this done? Mm-mm. I just tell them this is really easy. It's just going to hurt. It's like a bee sting. And I just really try to tell jokes. I joke around a lot. Am I going to need to straddle you? Should I straddle you?
I'm good. You already got it in there.
I think probably the best person to get waxed by is an esthetician, because they are way more trained and they have a lot more hours of waxing. We don't pluck, we tweeze because we're not chickens. And just like nails, we don't paint, we polish because we're not houses. And a cosmetologist, she doesn't dye, she colors your hair because we're not eggs. Your underarms are underarms, not armpits. There's just certain terminology that's the professional way to use it.
Planning for the temple building began in 1904 with a strange donation from John D. Rockefeller. Not only was the amount unusual, the university was condemned by East Coast newspapers for accepting oil money and compromising the college's position as a land-grant institution.
There was a lot of people in the community, people in the state that were not thrilled with that. And so they decided to build off of the actual site of the university. We were across the street.
Throughout its history, the building has been rumored to have many ghostly guests. The most notable story is that of Dallas Williams.
Dallas Williams, who was chair from 1944 to 1971, I believe, tends to be part of those stories. And one of those things he threw were metal folding chairs, so they make lots of racket. And people say that they have heard the sound of metal folding chairs crashing to the ground, and then there's nothing there. There's not even a metal folding chair.
Many more spirits are believed to occupy the building. One such spirit is that of a carpenter that fell to his death during initial construction.
So this was one from way back in 1906, 1907.
Many urban legends exist concerning the temple building. One such legend involves a prop master working on the play A Woman in Black who needed a doll.
So he was taking the heads off the bodies and kind of reorganizing them. Had all the heads off all the different bodies, had them all laid out, and went off for lunch and then came back and all the original heads were back on the original bodies.
Another tale is that of strange applause coming from house right side of the balcony in Howell.
And there's even a chair if you go in, and then a couple of steps down, and the second or third chair over in the center section tends to be the one that moves when you hear the applause.
Students and faculty have also reported paranormal experiences while attending classes, prepping for productions, and roaming the attic for props.
People are in Howell Theater working away, and they'll all of a sudden hear tap dancing, and nobody is there.
And I have to be under the stage, and under there sometimes it gets really, really cold for no reason, and I know they say that there's a connection between cold spots and paranormal activity.
And then they'll be up there like 1 in the morning and just hear stuff upstairs, and they go upstairs and no one's there.
Once I felt like somebody whispered in my ear when I was up there once, and then I just left really quickly because I got really scared.
In a world dominated by progress, it's sometimes easy to forget the past, but sometimes the past is right under your feet. 10th and High Street, Lincoln, Nebraska, close to Van Dorn Park. There's a world of mystery. Dubbed Robbers Cave, it's located directly behind Subway and an adult novelty store. The original cave was carved by nature, while a former owner of the property extended the cave to its present-day 5,600 feet. Legend states that the cave was used as a Pawnee Council cave, a site for meetings and trials. Some say they can still hear drums and chants from the original settlers. After a local brewery failed in 1873, the site was used by outlaws, gamblers, and thieves. There's a rumor that notorious outlaw Jesse James used the cave for 3 days as a hideout after the Northfield bank robberies. Robbers Cave has been sealed off to the public for many years. Youngsters and the wayward still stop by to visit, but access to the many caverns has been restricted, blocked off by cement slabs. Wouldn't you know, right under your feet, there's a whole mess of secrets. Our tale begins in 1859 with the now non-existent town of Meridian. It was named after its location on the 6th principal meridian. That same year, Isaac Alexander and his son Silas moved to the area. They later approached officials of the St. Joseph and Denver City Railroad about running a rail line through Meridian. But when negotiations were complete, the railroad was installed on Silas Alexander's property instead of in the town. The town of Alexandria was chartered to be closer to the tracks. Many families and businesses moved from Meridian to Alexandria when the railroad came through. One such business, Walker Saloon, moved in 1875 and later became a grocery store, hardware store, post office, confectionery, and then again a saloon. It was sold to the American Legion in 1933 and was moved across the street. It now serves as a senior citizen dining hall. Alexandria's bank survived the 1929 crisis, but met its demise in 1985 when the FDIC, complete with a caravan and police escort, shut it down. The building remains empty. The town of Alexandria is known as Storm City because of cyclones that hit in 1875, 1877, and again in 1881. These storms took many lives, damaged many homes and businesses, and did extensive damage to the railroad. Many tornadoes have hit the area since then, but memories of the early storms still shake residents and neighboring towns. Many people have experienced paranormal occurrences while fishing in the Big Blue River and Big Sandy Creek outside of town. Reports include unexplained whispers, rustles, and other noises, as well as an apparition of a woman walking who does not respond when you call out. Some claim to see a shadowy covered wagon that follows you after passing the Catholic cemetery on the outskirts of town. It is said that the wagon will tail you even if you're speeding.
When we come to see, if you don't complain with us.
Everyone deals with stress differently. Juggling school, home, and children can take a toll on your mental and physical health, causing fatigue, weight gain or loss, and other more serious health problems. There are simple ways to manage your time and stress more efficiently. Healthier eating, exercising, and not smoking will benefit your health greatly. Visit wellness.unl.edu for more ways to manage your stress and other helpful tips to help you lead a healthier lifestyle.
Shit, I was thinking about making some nachos tonight, just putting all the type of stuff on there.
Oh,
lettuce,
man.
guac, all this
Lettuce?
stuff.
You put lettuce on nachos?
What? Why are you still here? What are you? The show's over. Nothing to see here.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
Just go. Bye. Fine, I'll leave.